Hey, my loves. Today we're doing a BNB reading, the bullshit and the blessing. Spirit's going to show us what nonsense is headed your way, how to navigate it like a pro, and the blessing waiting for you on the other side of the chaos. Okay, so I'm going to pull some oracle cards first to help with your pile selection, and this is attached to your message. All right, for group one, let's see. Your choice. For group two, Spirit, what's the bullshit headed their way? And for group three, okay, this one right here. So here are your choices. I'm going to put some objects on them to help you choose. Okay, so I went ahead and I picked some story dice. The first group, you've got the feet. Second group, you've got the car. And third group, you've got the, whatever that is. It looks like ascension, maybe. Elevation. All right, so I'm going to lay these out on the screen for you to pick from. And go ahead and choose the pile that's calling to you. If you're pulled to more than one, there may be extra messages there too. So take what resonates and let's get into it. I'll see you at your timestamp. Hello, group one. Those of you that chose the feet dice, this is your card. We've got gambling with number 39. Casinos could be significant. Maybe some of you like to play slot machines, all right? Something feels risky. It says bets on uncertain outcomes with little control over the result. Dreams of hitting the jackpot, but often ends up with empty pockets. Feels trapped in a slot machine cycle and hopes for a lucky break. All right, it says the message for relationships. Even if you proceed with your uncertain plans, I'll always care about you. But I'm worried these risks might drive us apart. Let's find a secure path together. All right, so 66 could be significant. 777 could be significant. So there's information that's coming to you that causes you to feel out of sorts, and it makes you want to go on to elevator to ascend, right? There's upsetting news, perhaps for some of you. You're not happy about something that comes your way. You feel alienated, possibly isolated. Let's see what your astro dice has to say. Hold on, okay. All right, Spirit, for my group ones, what is this bullshit coming their way? All right, we got Mercury. So there's news, communication. Gemini, Virgo could be of significance. Oh, wait, I moved this. Shit, I think it was Aquarius. Hold on, sorry, you guys. Let's try again. Sagittarius, Mercury in Sagittarius. So Mercury is in Sagittarius currently, and it is in shadow. It's retrograde. All right, so then the fourth house, this has to do with stability, foundation, home, property. Some of you could get news about a home, property, foundation, family roots, your history with family. It's like you're going back and reviewing something, and whatever information is coming to light kind of upsets you or makes you feel out of sorts. Mercury in Sagittarius is not in the best position. Okay, this is in its fall position where it's weaker. Mercury in Sagittarius is like truth unfiltered. So there is some unfiltered truth coming your way pertaining to maybe a family matter or a living situation. Okay, let's get into the actual what's happening. All right, what's the bullshit? Give me details about the bullshit happening for my group number one. What's the bullshit? Two more. What is the actual bullshit happening? What's the actual bullshit for group one? Okay. We've got the younger woman, dealings or relationships with a younger woman. We've got time to go out and have fun. And then we've got, well, family wishes come true. Now, I did mention something about family, something coming to light about family. For some, I'm getting that there's someone that's reckless. This could be a child of yours, a sibling, a family member that doesn't take life seriously enough, and you're concerned. You're like, what is this child doing? Whether they are a young child or an adult child. All right, Spirit. Why is this bullshit happening? Why is it happening? Dice. Thank you, Spirit. And Eclipse. It's time for a major change. All right, it feels risky, honey. Yes. Okay. Huh. This is why it's happening. All right, you know what? What I want to do. I feel the need to pull. You know what? Let me use this one. Live on camera. Let's see. What's your advice to navigate this bullshit? Yeah. All right, Spirit. How can my group number 1 navigate this? We've got the buffoon. Okay. And what's the blessing that's coming in after this bullshit happens? Hold on, you guys. We're going to put it all together. Soul Search. Owl Spirit. That's your blessing. All right. Thank you, Spirit. So group 1. There could be someone, or maybe you are this person, right? Put yourself where you fit as far as age. So if you identify as a younger woman, you could feel like you're lost or like something is risky. You're not sure how to go about a situation. Somebody's age could be 22. February 2nd could be significant. All right. And the year in 1994 could be significant. So, yeah. Or somebody's age could be 34, 39. Okay. So there's something about acting too childishly or too impulsively, regardless of your age. If you're not young in age, it could be young in spirit or young at the way that you look at life, or someone around you is behaving rather immaturely. There's something about someone is taking unnecessary risks, okay? And it's uncertain. And this is someone that flies by the seat of their pants, hoping, not really making any changes, just hoping for life to hand them a change, right? Like they want to win a jackpot, but without putting in the effort. All right. Now, yeah, I'm getting like someone has overly high expectations regarding something or someone. For some of you, it could be a sibling in your life, right? That is acting a little bit on the reckless side. Someone could have like gambling addictions, and this is what's going to be brought to your awareness. Because I'm getting the eclipse could be rather significant. We just had one back in, September. We had a lunar and a solar eclipse, a partial solar eclipse and a full moon lunar eclipse in the signs of Virgo and Pisces. So someone's sign could be Virgo or Pisces. But you're being advised to not entertain anyone's silly behavior. Let them make a fool of themselves, because with the owl spirit here, this person is meant to learn the lesson on their own. If you give them this person advice and they're not taking it, just watch them. You're being advised to observe and guide wherever possible, right? Like, because with the feet, I'm getting like you're trying to direct someone towards something. Now, for others of you, if this is your energy and you resonate with being uncertain about something, you're being advised that it's time to get out there and do the work. Whatever changes you want to bring about, you can make this change happen, but you have to take the steps because you risk losing something. All right, Spirit, what's the bullshit coming in? We've got the 5 of Swords influenced by the 7 of Swords. All right, so have you been lying to yourself? There's deception here. There's anger, frustration. All right, what's the bullshit coming in? the Seven of Wands, okay, influenced by the Seven of Pentacles, all right? So again, this is giving the energy of someone that wants to reap the rewards without doing the work. It's like, look, the plant on this is dying. And this person's not doing anything about it. Them in their little red hat is just standing there. Okay, it's like, get to raking, boy. All right. What is the bullshit coming my group number one's way? The world influenced by the Fool. No, by the Hangman. The world influenced by the Hangman. Yeah, being stuck in a loop, stuck in patterns. There's the Moon influence here. There's confusion. All right. So I'm getting strongly, group number one, that there is someone that you're worried about. Like, what is this person going to do with their life? This person is living all kinds of risky, or they're not doing anything to change their current reality or their circumstances. All right. This person is meant to be in this position so that they can figure things out on their own. Or maybe this is you. Okay. The Hierophant influenced by Temperance. Nine of Pentacles influenced by the Ten of Swords. All right. So there's like financial overwhelm. Someone could be draining you financially. This could be a child of yours. Okay. A sibling that expects a lot from you. You've been there to guide and support. But look, poor angel looks tired. This could be your energy, group one. If you've been the one giving to this person, you're being advised to set up your boundaries, honey. Okay. The world can be about boundaries where you stop supporting someone. And it's like you're forcing them to have accountability. You're forcing them to find their own way. Because you can guide them, but you can't live their life for them. All right. Why is this happening here with Dice and Eclipse? Why is this happening? We've got the Knight of Swords influenced by Death, because they're meant to learn to not be so impulsive, change the way that they operate. Scorpio energy could be significant, as well as Capricorn, Pisces, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. All right. This one. Knight of Wands influenced by the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this person is meant to learn that they are needing to pace themselves. The upcoming eclipse is going to spur this person into action. They might look silly doing it, or they might act all kinds of silly. They might try to act cute to get you to continue supporting them, but you're being advised to pull back, honey. Okay, don't let them take you for a ride. The Moon. There's deception here with the Devil. There's temptation also. Someone could be dealing with addictions, or with gambling addictions, or addictions to substances. Yeah, you can't rescue people like that. Okay. Why the Buffoon? How should my group number one handle this? The Fool with a Hierophant. All right. Bring this information to whoever you're dealing with. Let them know, guide them, teach them. Give them as much information as you can, but allow them to go their own way. Now, the Buffoon is kind of giving the Fool energy. King of Swords influenced by the Hierophant. Some of you, maybe you're teachers and you're dealing with youth, right? You could be like a guidance counselor, or you're someone that shows up for others and you lead people with advice. You teach people about boundaries. You hold people accountable also. Sagittarius coming through, as well as air sign energy. All right, but you're being advised, give this information to this person, let them figure it out on their own. It's like you're learning a lot about setting up the proper boundaries. Don't live life for them. Don't make decisions for them. All right, the blessing coming in for you here, we've got Soul Search. Access your intuition and trust your instincts as you seek deeper understanding. Yeah, again, you're figuring something out. You're understanding how people operate, how your advice, your wisdom affects someone possibly preventing them from acting foolish or from engaging in destructive behaviors. All right. Look, we got judgment here influenced by the moon. So it's like you just know instinctively what people need, how to get them to be accountable without being afraid of their past, without being afraid of the unknown. Yeah, I'm getting strongly that you help someone here. You could be into social services, into healthcare, mental health, defending others, right? Others that are guiding others. Knight of Pentacles here with influence of the Chariot. Yeah, you help others overcome challenges and setbacks. Look at this bloody river. All right, you help people find the proper course. You help them by giving them the tools or resources, the support that they need to go on the right course. But it's not up to you to get this person to do the work, right? It's up to you just to guide them and continue to guide them to possibly prevent them from making an ass of themselves. All right. Now, if you don't resonate as a teacher, counselor, or anything like that, this is someone that you're guiding and kind of taking them under your wing. This person could deal with a situation that they've gotten themselves in a lot of debt because they've been reckless. They've gotten themselves in situations where they could lose a job, right? It's like multiple things that could go wrong for this person. And it's because of the lack of experience or the lack of accountability. This person is kind of like a minimum effort. This person could have like a sassy attitude. Like a sense of entitlement or this behavior of like, I earned it, I deserved it, one of those. And you're like, no, honey, we don't do that around here. Okay. So, yeah, so that's the bullshit coming your way. But the blessing coming in is that you help others and yourself by trusting your instinct. You become a lot wiser. Okay. And it's like your patience, your capability for forgiving others, for calling out people on their bullshit gently is going to be quite significant. Some of you could be in touch with your intuition more, like your psychic ability, you are just, what's up. Okay. So yeah, infinite wisdom and all. All right. So let us, how much time we got? Nope. Well, you know what? Let's wrap it up with a couple of charms and then we're done. All right, for confirmation for my lovely, beautiful, handsome group number 1, I can't find my little wooden bowl. That's okay, we could work without it. Just give me a few times for it. All right, so we got Chicago. All right, somebody's used to being spoon-fed. Someone could have been born with a silver spoon. Chicago, this could be the name, the letters in somebody's name. All right, and then we've got another little story dice. This time there's a flashlight on here. So yeah, you're flashing the light, bringing awareness to someone. We've got this bracelet here that says, never, never give up. So this is about creativity, something coming around full circle. All right, inspiration. Okay, then we've got the dog here with loyalty, friendship. For some of you, this could be a friend, okay? We've got the birthday cake. Somebody's birthday could be coming up. Celebrations, all right? We got the letter Q. Yeah, Q. And then we've got the cross. So the cross here is it's a tarnished cross, no less. Stupid. Anyway, yeah, my charms got wet. So the cross is about burdens. It's about faith. It's about Christianity, religion. Put yourself where you fit. But here with the 5 of spades, this is giving conflict. It's giving change that comes in as a result of conflict. All right. Now with this flashlight this is a magnet, basketball, heart, bunny, 2 people brawling here. All right. So there could be tensions or conflicts with a partner. This could even be a romantic partner. All right. This is someone that you have magnetic attraction to. Person could be into game playing. Basketball could be significant. Okay. Yeah. So group number one, that is what I have for you, my lovely, beautiful, handsome individuals. I appreciate you spending some time with me today. And if this reading resonates for you in any way, please like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things. I appreciate you. And I look forward to seeing you at the next one. Bye. Group one, I forgot your timing, honey. All right. The timing for my group one, the bullshit comes in autumn. At the time of this recording, we are in autumn, okay? What about the blessing? Okay, the blessing flipped over in November. So something is happening in the month of November. There could have been bullshit that already started for you, and it could resolve in the month of November. All right, because I asked, like, when is the bullshit coming in and when is the blessing coming in? So in November itself, it is November at the time of this reading. But if you're watching any other month, let's see. When is this blessing coming in? Within 18 months. All right, maybe for someone, to course correct, yeah. All right, so group one, take timing with a grain of salt, okay? If you want a private reading, you know what to do. Bye. Hello, my beautiful, handsome individuals. That chose group number two. You chose a little toy car. And your card is Mimic Chest. What seems valuable may hide danger, and images in your daily life serve as a what? What seems valuable may hide danger, and images in your daily life serve as a reminder to guard against mimic chests. Beware of too good to be true offers and guard your heart against illusions of wealth. All right, so easy money could be relevant. Number 62. All right, in our greed, we lose sight of what really mattered. The more we chased, the further apart we grew until the bond we had was gone. All right, that might apply to some of you that are in connections. All right, some of you might feel like your false sense of security. Okay, something has brought you comfort, but it's fake. This toy car, it's like you need winding up. Some of you feel a little bit indifferent. All right, you're at a point in life where something feels like meh. You want a vacation, you want to go out and get there. Something feels like it's delayed or it's taking too much time. 9, 10, 10, 10 could be significant. Okay. So yeah, something it's like, okay, I'm doing it just because, but you feel like something should happen to zap you into motion, especially when it comes to finances. Okay. So let's do your astro dice. Spirit, what area of life is this bullshit happening for my group number two? We got the moon, something emotional having to do with home and family. The moon in Capricorn. The moon in Capricorn is in its fall. Yes, it is. It's in its detriment. All right. And then we have got the ninth house. All right. So this is your higher education, foreign affairs, spirituality, the way that you view the world, culture. So moon in the ninth house in the sign of Capricorn. All right. So there could be restrictions here. Like there's even like legal stuff at play. Diplomacy is needed. All right. Some of you have invested into a career or higher education that perhaps maybe you find it's not your true calling. This is giving like you might want to change your major, or you might want to ground yourself in some truth, some reality. Okay. Like there's this need for comfort and security. The moon in Capricorn is about, I need money to feel safe and secure. I mean, don't we all, honey? Don't we all? All right, but to a certain degree, right? Some tend to take it overboard. There's an element of greediness or wanting easy money or fast money. All right, spirit. When it comes to my group twos, what's the bullshit? What is the bullshit headed their way? For my group twos, what's the bullshit? Okay, spirit's like here and here. Here, here. All right, we've got table, hard work ahead. Now, I mentioned easy money. I'm like, it's not easy, honey. You got to work for it. We got bear, danger, especially in money matters. Talk to me, spirit. Hey. Okay. Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Is giving this bear. Perched, bird perched, waiting for news, package, or letter. All right. So the bullshit coming your way, group 2, is that there is a lot of work in store for you, honey, to make your money work for you. There could be someone aggressive that you're dealing with that is quite cocky, quite boastful. You could be waiting on news from this person, or this person delivers some type of news to you. All right, why is this happening? Spirit, why is my group 2 dealing with this bullshit? Why is this happening? What bullshit? Okay. We've got rings, contracts, agreements, bonds, okay? So it's happening because of a partnership. This could be romantic or non-romantic. How can you handle this? What's your best course of action? Spirit, how can my group 2 navigate this bullshit? The glutton. I seen that card earlier. I wasn't sure if I should take it. The glutton, number 24. February 24th could be significant. The month of February, the month of June, the month of August, or June 2nd could be significant. All right, Spirit, what's the blessing coming in after this settles down? Badger Spirit, look deeper. All right. What deck? I didn't pull your... Oh, okay. Let's use this deck. All right. Something that's happening, group 2, is that you have this commitment or this contract that you need to sign. But something about this is not yielding the results that you want. Yeah, there's a risk of you not getting what you are expecting. And it's hard for you to get out of this contract, this agreement, if you're not careful, right? It's like you're waiting on something to come in. You're expecting too much. Now, respectfully, group 2, because you know I don't be sugarcoating my readings. Some of you are biting off more than you can chew. You're having way too high expectations and you're putting way too much emphasis on comfort, security, money, these things. Okay, so you're being advised to look closely at the details and to have realistic expectations, and to remember that in order to have success, you do have to put in the effort. Not to adopt this mentality that, you know best, or that don't adopt an arrogant attitude. If you're not dealing with someone arrogant, you yourself could adopt this type of behavior. Now, I'm not coming for you. I'm just the reader here. You're being advised to look deeper, and that is the blessing coming in. Something that you were tying your money or your resources to, you're going to discover what's underneath the surface. That something is a money pit or a time waster. Okay, so let's look. Spirit, what's the bullshit coming in? Queen of Wands. Okay, fire sign energy. All right, we're out of space here, honey. Hold on. So you're confident, okay? Maybe this is your energy. 10 of Wands in the reverse. You're like not wanting to put in the effort. Okay. What's the bullshit coming in? Oh. Okay. 10 of Swords. And the Emperor. This Emperor could be the boastful person I'm seeing here. Some of you might cut ties with someone. All right. You could be the Queen of Wands here, cutting ties with someone because something has been very overwhelming, very burdensome and confusing. Also, things have been very delayed, right? That's what threw you off. There is some secrets or some information that's coming to the surface that you discover this falsity or this falsehood, and it's like you stop giving your time to this. You're not burdening yourself. Group 2. I feel I need one more oracle card to clarify. Spirit, clarify this 10 of Swords with this 10 of Wands in the reverse. Clarify this, please. Still, refinement, taste, draw out, alcohol, fine tune. Yeah, it's like you pull the plug on a contract or some type of agreement because it's taking way too long. Even though you've put in your best effort, so much so that you're very tired, and it's still not where you want it to be. And as a result of that, you're like, you know what, forget it. And I'm getting it's because you've had overly high expectations. If someone asks you for more money for you to invest more in any capacity, or respectfully, don't do it. Don't be silly, group 2. Okay. Clarify this 10 of Swords. Spirit, please clarify this 10 of Swords. Page of Cups, okay? Because there's ideas, proposals here. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, but it's not delivering. Tell me about this Emperor. We've got Aries on the table. Fire sign energy in general. Why the Emperor? 7 of Pentacles, because you've been waiting. You've been patient. You've been showing up, doing the work. But again, you don't see the results. 9 of Pentacles reverse, 2 of Swords. You're like, where my money at? Where my money at? You know what? If it's not given to me, that's it. I'm done. There could be like a proposal from this Emperor coming, you know, like, okay, let me show you. You got to be patient, group 2. You're going to see the results, okay? And this person could get defensive. This person could get rather defensive if you confront them or you ask them about what's going on. Why is this happening here with rings? Why rings? 9 of Wands. Someone doesn't want to give up on this contract or this agreement or this partnership. Someone could be holding on. 2 of Cups in the reverse, but it's not reciprocated. Someone's very impulsive. You're being advised to look at your history with this person, or to look at your history with whatever endeavor this is. This could be tied to a person, or it could be tied to a situation. You could even apply this in a relationship. All right. If you are in a connection where you are there out of convenience, right? This is giving the impression of a false sense of security. You're feeling stuck in a situation because there's marriage, there's commitment, there is some type of agreement, and you fear your partner in a way. To a degree, there's like, you're afraid to ruffle this person's feathers. You are afraid to question, or you're not feeling very secure when it comes to this, right? Put yourself where you fit. Why the Glutton here? Okay. Page of Swords. How do you want it to fall? How do you want this to fall? Sideways. How do you want it to fall? Up in the reverse. Okay. Page of Swords in the reverse. Do your research for sure. Don't listen to gossip. Trust your intuition, right? What is really the expectation, or how far do you think you can go with whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish? Look for the information here. That's your blessing. You're going to discover this whatever is being hidden. There are secrets and hidden treasures for you to discover beneath the surface. That's going to be your treasure. The real treasure is that you are avoiding a pitfall here or a type of loss. All right, Spirit, why do we have the Badger Spirit? Why the Badger Spirit? The King of Cups in the reverse. You're uncovering something that was hidden. The Moon. Yeah, someone is hiding something from you. And something that's not very nice, okay? But you're not ignoring it anymore. That's your blessing. Uncovering something that's toxic. Somebody's bad behaviors. Somebody's excess, right? With the glutton here, there could be someone that was taking more than they were giving because there's something about this partnership feels off. Pisces energy coming through. Someone could have a drinking problem. Okay, let's look. When is this bullshit coming in? Spirit, for my group 2, when is this bullshit coming in? Process with caution. When? At afternoon. Process with caution at afternoon. For some of you, this is already taking place. At sunset, yeah, this could already be in your life. All right, when is the blessing coming in? When is the blessing coming in? At dusk. When is this blessing coming in? In winter. All right. Take timing with a grain of salt, you guys. You know the drill. All right, let's get some charms for your confirmation right quick. Spirit, what are the charms for group number 2? I just got a pen. You could be signing something, okay? All right, some of you are going to get a phone call. It's regarding money. And you're upset. You're pissed. You're like, fuck you. Okay. Someone could have taken a bite out of the pie before you did. You were expecting something to move forward quickly. All right. Someone definitely has like drinking problems, or hopefully it's not you, group 2, but I mean, no judgment. You know what I mean? But anyways, so yeah, so you're triggered. You're upset by a phone call you get. This phone call happens in the evening. All right. 8:57 p.m. could be significant. 19:57 could be significant. It's about money. All right. Yeah, it's tied to money. The color green could be significant. Some of you could like soccer or football, you know. So we've got the headphones here. So something that you're listening to, there's information revealed. Yeah, there's information coming your way here with a key. You could need to travel for whatever this is. We've got the little suitcase with a heart. And then we've got the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. And behind it, we have the Joker, which is giving the Fool. So some of you invested more money into a situation, more energy, resources, and time. And this hasn't delivered to you, okay? It's been off balance. Yeah, it's like you were impulsive. You were expecting quick results. We got Aries coming through. So Aries time frame could be relevant. That would be March and April. Or maybe this is in one of your signs. We've got the letter O with a cat. So the cat is very independent. Depending on how you see cats, cats could also be a two-faced friend or someone being deceptive, someone going their own way, or you're being advised to go your own way. We got the baby pentacle here. So you do have some reward coming in, some benefit, but not to the degree that you're expecting it. Okay. Oh, and then tar bar here. So this is to help remove some of the nicotine and some of the bullshit from cigarettes. So some of you maybe you're smokers or you're trying to quit a bad habit. All right, my group number 2, that is what I have for you, my darlings. Thank you so much for spending some time with me here today. And I look forward to seeing you at the next one. Bye. Hello, my lovely group number 3. Those of you that chose this dice. It looks like you're ascending. You're elevating something. Social media could be significant. Ideas, creativity, looking up info. All right. And then this is your card, charge. Hi, baby. This is Luna, my baby girl. Okay, so you're taking charge, huh? So the bullshit happening your way, it says breakthrough with number 10. So pushing beyond your comfort zone, discovering new capabilities, allowing yourself, that's the incense, baby, allowing yourself to be open and grow stronger through transparency. Okay. There are so many barriers stopping us from being together. I'm trying my best to become a better person so I can knock down the walls for you and eventually with you. All right. So struggling with some type of breakthrough here. All right. Taking charge in a situation. There could be some obstacles that you need to clear out. Yeah. Luna's like, let's squash those obstacles. Luna. Mama needs to work. Okay. Yeah, I see you're coming up with solutions. All right, but there is a bit of a challenge here. Excuse me, ma'am, Miss Lady. Miss Lady. Okay. So we're gonna work around Luna some way, somehow. All right, Spirit. What area of life is being affected? What's the bullshit? All right, so we've got the 6th house. That's work and career. North Node, that's your destiny. In the sign of Scorpio. Ooh, we going in deep, honey. All right. North Node and Scorpio in the 6th house. So you're getting down to the nitty gritty. Okay. You're getting down to business. You're getting down into the details of something regarding a work situation where you feel that perhaps in your career, you're stagnant. You haven't had the breakthrough that you want. All right. And it's like you want to get out of your comfort zone. That's a candle, baby. All right. Okay. Mama needs to work. Okay. Some of you, maybe cats could be significant. My baby. She's so cute. Oh, 6th house. That's giving pets. Okay. Some of you pets are relevant. Confirmation that this message is for you. Okay. Let's get your tea leaves. So yeah, there could be like, you feel like your work situation is stagnant. You need some type of breakthrough. It's like you've had challenges. All right, Spirit, for my group number 3, what is the bullshit coming their way? What's the bullshit? There's a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Okay. Gong. I was about to say king. All right. So the first card out is you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. All right. Gong. An exciting event. And then we've got nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Cracked cup. Dissatisfaction with life. That is what I was getting from this card, where you feel something needs to change. Group 3, you're someone that has a lot of grit to you. You are someone that needs security, emotional stability, all the things, right? And who doesn't? I get it. But you're just not happy with where your life is currently. You might feel that something is unstable, and it's like, you know that if you push through and you keep at it, you are going to get your blessings. All right. You could be dissatisfied with the way things are at home. The 6th house is also about our day-to-day routine. Some of you might feel bored, like, okay, something needs to be handled here. Like, I gotta make it happen. All right, let's find out. Why is this happening for my group number 3? Why is this happening? Empty nest. Nest and nest. That's so crazy. Thank you, Spirit. I love when that happens. Spirit's like, family. Family. Okay, moving on. No one home. Cycle completion. Emptiness. All right, vacant. All right. Some of you feel like it's time for a change. You feel something is missing, something, you know, it's empty. Okay. Some of you maybe recently one of your kids could have left the house and now you have empty nest syndrome. All right. So these endings lead to new beginnings. It's time. All right. New life. How can my group threes handle this? The rebus, the rebus. These cats. All right. Duality. This is giving temperance energy. Find balance. Get back into balance. All right. Tell me about the blessing that's coming in. What's the blessing coming in? Somebody's age could be 48. 848 could be significant. We've got clear vision here with the hawk spirit. Rise above any adversity and seek clarity as you ascend and achieve true greatness. Okay, and which deck are we going to use for you? Group number 3. Let's do this one. Should I put these out? I love this deck. It's one of my favorite ones. That's why it lives on my desk. But I do know I need to be changing it. Hello. All right. Spirit. All right. So group 3, what I'm getting to tell you is that you feel that your change, there needs to be a major change in your life. You feel you've hit a wall with life in general. If you have kids that maybe left your home, right? You're struggling with empty nest. It's like right now you're trying to find out something that will fill this void, right? It's like, okay, so I recently went through this ending and now it's time for me to find something else to do, something else to fill my time. And you want to get excited again. What I do see, group number 3, is that you have something that is going to bring excitement to you. All right. And it's like after a period of feeling like there's this void, this vacancy in your life, and you're trying to find this proper balance. You do have a breakthrough coming. All right, Spirit, what is the bullshit coming? Okay, so we've got the Hanged Man in the reverse. Okay, so you're trying to remove yourself from a stuck situation, Pisces energy. All right, what's the bullshit happening? We've got the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Status, security, feeling off kilter there. Feeling that things are not changing in your life. What's the change or here? What's the bullshit? My bad. What's the bullshit coming in? And we've got the Queen of Wands. All right. Star reversed. There's something about you losing hope. 3 of Pentacles reversed. For some of you, I get maybe you've retired or you're considering retirement. Okay. And it's like the difficult decision here or the bullshit here is that you feel like you've hit this stagnation, right? And you don't feel as secure or as confident. You're unable to see this situation from different angles. You're kind of stuck in a way. Or you feel stuck, I should say. Okay. But I'm getting like you're going to be coming into confidence, right? You're coming back into your confidence. Let me clarify. The King of Cups. Yeah, you're emotionally regulating yourself, feeling your feels. There's something about an announcement, or you are making this announcement. Tell me about the King of Pentacles reversed. Justice. You want fairness. You want balance in this situation. Okay, give me one more. What's the bullshit? This could be tied to other people, the High Priestess. And then we've got the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse and the 3 of Wands. And the 9 of Swords. Some of you could be very stressed out about the future, about the path ahead, and you're releasing expectations. You're releasing people, places, and things. All right. This is a complicated group. So like I was saying, my cat interrupted again. She's funny. Okay, so maybe this is a sign for you guys that you have interruptions. I'm going back to your dice. So some of you feel like what, okay, how can I put this? Group 3, some of you could be facing an identity crisis of a sort, okay? Because this King of Pentacles in the reverse with the Justice is giving someone that fears losing control, losing security, losing stability, right? And you're being asked to fall into alignment, right? Because the Hangman with the King of Cups is giving emotional dysregulation or having a hard time feeling stable because there's a fear of this change. Even here with your tea leaves, this is the actual bullshit. You're making an announcement about a decision that you're making and it's tied to your security. This could be a decision to change careers because there is something about needing a change, needing a breakthrough, and it's you're taking charge. You're coming with ideas. There's something that you've been going back and forth on, looking into details here with the magnifying glass, and you're looking for a way to ascend. All right. You're getting creative. You're like, okay, I met this goal. It's time for me to move towards my path. Okay. These two balloons are giving alignment. There could be like something that you come across on your phone, on your, in the news, some way, somehow, there's something about a change. The reason why it's happening here with the empty nest is because you feel like it's time to graduate. It's time to step into this new role. Because it's like, okay, this ending, now I need to step into this new position. All right, we got the 8 of Swords in the reverse. It's happening so you can free yourself. So you can see clearly what it is that you want. 2 of Wands comes down to decision making. Do you go left? Do you go right? Do you step into this new role? Is it time? How you can handle this is the ribis. So this is about balancing your feminine and masculine energy. It's about alignment. Something is dying off. You're overcoming fears, adversities, all these worries, right? At the bottom of this card, we have these ghouls. You're squashing them. That's what you need to do to get this blessing, okay? How you can handle this is by regulating yourself. This could be through counseling, through meditation, through exercise, through anything that makes you feel balanced. Maybe even, a therapist, a coach. 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, working on yourself, spending time with yourself, investing in yourself. It gives you the sense of independence and freedom, okay? Doing the work here. All right, the blessing coming in here with a clear vision. You're getting that clarity that you need. Any challenge, any indecision is going to be thwarted here. Tell me about the hawk spirit. What's the blessing coming in? Why do we have the hawk spirit? The Queen of Swords. You're very clear. You're very, very clear on what you need to do. And there's this sense of, I'm okay. Knight of Swords in the reverse, Ace of Wands in the reverse, Queen of Cups reversed. You're cutting off anything that throws you off balance or anything that makes you feel conflicted. That's your blessing. It's like you're able to use your discernment to determine what is fear, what is anxiety, what is reality, what do I need to do? And here it's giving, look, she's got a gong here and there's a gong here. So some of you are announcing a final decision. You're sure. You're like, okay, it's time. It's time to move. It's time to go. You could be publicly speaking or there's something about you expressing yourself. Group 3, I love your reading, okay? After dealing with this identity crisis, who am I? Where am I going? You get it, okay? And you step into this new role and you're very confident. All right, Spirit, tell me, when is this bullshit happening for my group 3? Within 2 years. When is this bullshit happening? Ooh, In July and August. So the months of July and August could be significant. Maybe this is when you are considering a change. July, August of next year, within the next 2 years. All right. When is this blessing coming in? When is this blessing coming in for my group 3? On a rainy day, I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Yes. Oh shit balls. On a cloudy day. Some of you might like that song. Shish, Spirit, you funny, honey. Okay. Within 5 years. All right. So this is a process. This is not going to happen overnight, you guys. Some of you are contemplating retirement. Some of you are contemplating a major change. Some of you are contemplating school. Whatever this is for you, okay? So once you determine what you want to do, this clarity comes in. It's like the fog is lifting. Within the next 5 years, you're in a different position altogether. You're in a different headspace altogether. Okay, so it's a process. All right, let's get you your charms, honey, for confirmation. I don't know where my little wooden bowl is. I lost it. That's okay. All right, Spirit, for my group number 3. What are the cards? Oh, this one's busy. Okay. So we got the cell phone. Some of it could be like social media, okay? You might feel like it's not going anywhere, your career online. You're sharpening your skills, your tools, right? Some of you could be writers. We got the number 6. The month of June could be significant. 6 is about balance and harmony, all right? And the 6th card in tarot is the Lover, so it's about choices. Gemini could be significant, all right? And then we've got the deadline for complaints was yesterday. Yes. Don't be bitching over here. All right, we've got the guitar. Some of you could be musicians. Maybe for some of you, this is regarding a music career or that type of industry. We've got the moon, Pisces energy coming through. So there's fear, there's worry, bit of anxiety. All right, it's very romantic, the moon is. All right, we've got this Om symbol. So this is about meditation. We've got the green paper clip. So this is about money matters, handling your financial business. We got the letter D. The D as in David. We've got money. So money is coming your way. Okay, we got $300. So $300 could be of significance. And then we've got she believed she could, so she did. And that's the mentality that you're adopting. It's like, I believe I can fly. I can do it. What? We got a cloud. So cloud are thoughts, okay? And there's something here about cloudy, all right? So it's like the fog is lifting and it's a happy cloud. So you're going to be happy when the fog lifts. So we've got a dragon and we've got a Pegasus. So you guys really stand out in whatever capacity you do. You're overcoming this dragon, this challenge, this setback. We've got the heart. So there's love for whatever it is that you're doing. Another Om symbol. Okay. And we've got the planet Saturn. Saturn is about restrictions. It's about lessons. It's about karma. So that's what you're learning, right? Hard lessons, hard work. And we got the red jumping bean. So something is coming in quick. It could be opportunities. It could be thoughts. Okay. And I think I got all your charms. So group number 3, thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I really appreciate you. And if you like this reading, like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things. I truly appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you at the next one. Bye.